Hello, my name is Brenda. I'm an occupational therapy student. So today I'm going to be demonstrating two simple, fun, and creative activity intervention that you can do with preschoolers or toddlers at home or anywhere. So the first activity is called Alphabet Hunt. With the way Alphabet Hunt works is that you take a paper plate and you write all the alphabet letters inside the plate. You can have them write them whatever color that they like. Then you write the same alphabet letters in the paper. Then you have them to cut it out, or you can cut it out for them, depending on the kid. Then the next thing that you're going to do is have the kid match the alphabet sticker on the letters in the plate. So these children can learn letter recognition by matching the sticker in the plate, the alphabet sticker in the plate. So I think that's really fun. It's really engaging. I tried to get my little cousin to do it, but it's unfortunate of the situation out there is not very good to go get her. So the next activity, it's going to be, I really like this one. It's going to call the telling what time it is using a paper plate. So first, what I did, I picked a paper plate and numbered it from 1 to 12. Then I cut all the sides using a scissors. Then I use a sticker, like a bookmark, to tell what time it is. So I think this is really good. The whole concept of this is to introduce students, preschoolers and toddlers into the idea of telling what time it is. So it's I think it's a really good fun and learning activity as well. But with preschoolers or toddlers, they might not fully understand the concept until they're about the age of 7 or 8. In the meantime, they may just think it's a very fun activity that they can color it whatever color that they choose to. So some of the deficits that this can help to improve in our fine motor skills, such as cutting, handwriting, when they color and things like that, letter recognition or visual scanning, when they have to put the letters, match the sticker letters into the letters in the plate, grip strength, handwriting, like I said, and grasping. So some of the frame of references that I will use include sensory integration, neurodevelopmental, social participation, and sensory integration, actually, yes. So those are some of the frame of references that I think will be appropriate for these children as well as the activity. So thank you.
Hi, my name is Rita. I'm going to show you an activity that a child with fine motor skills deficits can do at home. The name of the activity is matching blocks, and items needed are markers, paper plate, and foam blocks. So I would instruct the child to draw square shapes in the paper plate and number them using the markers, like this. So when the child is done drawing the shapes in the plate like this, I'll ask him to reach for the cube foam block with a hole in it and place them onto the shapes that he drew, like this. Like this. Afterward, I would instruct the child again to reach for the cylinder foam blocks and place them into the holes of these cube blocks, like this. Like this. So when the child is done with matching the colors of the foam blocks to the colors of the shapes he drew in the plate, I'll ask him to take these down and match the foam blocks with the numbers in the plate. So this activity actually helps to improve eye-hand coordination, object manipulation, grasping, visual processing, and strengthening of the hands. Additionally, this activity teaches the child early number skills and helps the child to know his shapes and colors. The frame of reference that I'm going to use will be neurodevelopmental and sensory integration. Thanks.
To continue with our paper plate activities, I have two different interventions. So I have these small black plastic plates. So they're not exactly paper plates, but it's the closest that I had in my house. So the first intervention that I would perform with a child would be a pretty simple game of paper plate frisbee golf. So this is pretty easily accomplished by just taking any kind of paper plate and using it as the frisbee. And you can throw it just like you would a frisbee. Unfortunately, I can't film myself doing that, but you can use your imagination. And then you can take numbers 1 through 9 and post them on different objects around the room. For example, if you have a table, that might be number 1. A chair might be number 2. A desk might be number 3, and so on and so forth. And all the child does is they take the paper plate frisbee and they throw it and try to hit the different objects. This intervention is really easy to set up, and the difficulty can be moderated depending on the child. So you can use larger objects to hit, and that would make the game a little bit easier. Or you can use smaller objects to hit, and that would make the game a little bit more difficult. So this targets a few deficits in children. It can help them with grip and wrist strength as they're practicing throwing the frisbee. It can help with hand-eye coordination as they work on aiming the frisbee to hit the object. It's fun for the child to do, and it kind of creates a challenge for them, which most children enjoy. So overall, it is a simple and helpful intervention. The second intervention that I designed looks like this. Try to put it up. So I took a paper plate, I cut out some white paper, and I drew 6 different faces on it. So this can be used as a sort of mood wheel, especially for children that maybe have difficulties communicating their emotions, or it can be used with autistic children to help them identify how they're feeling on that day. So all the child does is they take a look at the mood wheel and they decide which face represents how they're feeling on that day. So if they were feeling very angry on a day, they would just move the arrow to the angry face. Try to do that. So it looked like that. So that they could communicate with their therapist or with their family to tell them how they're feeling on that day. So like I said, this targets children with communication deficits, and it can also help autistic children become a little bit better at identifying different emotions. So those are the 2 interventions that I designed using paper plates.